Hi, good evening, and I'd like to welcome you back to Poem Praise 2. And we are going to move right along into the next chapter for you, which is chapter 26, Sticking with It. And it reads as such. Now we have every intention of sticking like glue to our goals. But then life spins out of control. Months, sometimes years, can slip away before we realize we've lost our way. It's discouraging to feel life is passing by while we're still the same distance from the same dream. It's never too late to reclaim control and start with a new plan. Instead of viewing a goal as one insurmountable task, maybe we need to divide it into many smaller steps. Regular progress fuels our commitment. The progress might be inches instead of miles, but it's genuine movement nonetheless. And it's certainly better than stalling. Flexibility is another key ingredient of persistence. Despite our best efforts, we can't perfectly execute the plan, no matter how thoughtfully it was developed. Life is too complicated and chaotic. We have to deal with problems as minor as a leaky toilet and as major as a family member's chronic illness. If we don't adapt, we will succumb to circumstance. Still, we don't want to become women who have excuses for everything. You know the types. The ones who say they could accomplish so much if they just had more time, money, or support. They complain about being overwhelmed by personal problems, or say they're too focused on professional obligations. Many other women have faced more difficult circumstances than these, and yet have managed to succeed. Let me reread that. We also might be tempted to scale back our goals to make them achievable. Then we won't have to live with disappointment because we made it impossible to fail. But we can't fool ourselves. We're not going to be fulfilled by the silhouette of a dream. And that does complete chapter 26, Sticking with It. And like I said before, whatever that it may be, whatever that it is, sticking with it. Consistent, persistent. Yeah, you're going to get tired. But then just certainly be it to you to be refreshed and renewed, replenished, rejuvenated, revitalized. So change that mile into inches, but still to progress forward, not to stall, but still to keep moving ahead toward the dream, the goal. It can be done. And with that, certainly want you to be blessed. Have a wonderful rest of the evening, however much there is left, depending on the time you're listening to this. And if you certainly like what you're hearing here on Poem Praise 2, certainly hit a like button at the bottom. Feel free to subscribe, share with your friends and family. And here on Poem Praise 2, I will be coming back to you, if it be thy will, moving right along in the Woman's Book of Positive Quotations for chapter 26, which we just did. Next is going to be the quotes of this chapter and sticking with it. Until then, later, y'all.